Okay, I'd like to show you how to do a double wedge heel, or they like to call it a tomato heel. It can also be a triple wedge heel, because in order to do one wedge, you do the same thing for the second wedge, and you can do the same thing for the third wedge if you need more arch through here. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And it's actually really easy. If you understand the short row, doing this is very similar to it. Okay? So, to do this technique on any sock, you divide the loom in half. So, I'm using a 36/18 pegs. And so, what I'm going to do is divide it in half. And then what you want to do is divide the half those pegs by 3. Okay? So, 18 by 3 is, of course, 6. You will decrease down to 6, which means you should have 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here. So 6 wrap and turn pegs, 6 single stitch pegs, and 6 wrap and turn pegs. Okay? So let's get started. That's your math. So let's get started. We're going to knit over, because I did calculated 18, we're going to knit over 17. We've knit over 17, wrap and turn, and knit over to just before the last, just for the starting point peg. Stop there, wrap and turn, and then knit over to just before your last wrap and turn peg. This starts to seem a little like a short row heel. It is, but we are not going to increase like you normally do. Okay. Wrap and turn. Knit over to just before the last wrap and turn peg. Wrap and turn. Continue this until you have 6 wrap and turns on this side, 6 wrap and turns on this side. Just go ahead and pause the video and get that much done, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I've completed my 6 wrap and turns on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 single stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wrap and turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have completed our first wedge. Alright, and here is what we are fixing to do. We're not going to increase, we're just going to finish the row. So what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to get knit 2 together for those 6 wrap and turn pegs. And then once you get those 6 together, then you're just going to knit 18 the rest of the way around. to the beginning. Okay, well, you want to knit both those together, but keep in mind you're going to be starting back this wrap and turn method, okay? So you want to make sure that you're going to be able to get to peg 17 and wrap and turn. So we're going to knit 2 together, but we're also going to count the pegs, alright? So we're going to knit those 2 together for those 6 pegs, alright? But we're also going to be counting the pegs, make sure that we keep up with how many is 17 so that we can start wrapping and turning again, okay? And there's my 6th wrap and turn. So I know that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Wrap and turn, peg 18. Knit your way over to your starting point, but stop just before your starting peg. And at this point we're starting the second wedge, okay? Wrap and turn. Knit over to just before the last wrap and turn. Wrap and turn. Knit over to just before the last peg on the other and the last wrap and turn, just before it. And again, you're going to continue wrapping and turning until you have 6 wrap and turns, 6 single stitches, 6 wrap and turns. So pause the video and complete that much, and then we'll go from there. Okay, again we have our 6 pegs with wraps and turns, 6 pegs with single stitches, 6 pegs with wrap and turns. To finish up your double wedge or tomato heel, you're going to knit those 2 stitches together on those 6 pegs. And then knit 18. Then when you get around to the beginning, you're going to knit the 2 stitches together . Then you're going to knit all the way around, and that finishes off your tomato heel. Now at this point you could do a third wedge and start the process over again to do a third wedge. If you need more arch space, instep space, you do a third one. But if you just want a regular heel, then you do this. So after you knit those two together, then just knit your way around and you are done with the tomato heel. Okay. And there is what you have. Okay. And this is what it looks like off the loom. So there's one wedge, two wedges. And that is how you do a tomato heel or a double wedge heel. Again, you can do another wedge and do a triple wedge heel and have more of an arch space here. So that's how you do it.